All right. Hello, night readers. How are you all doing? Wow, we got a crowd here already. This is great. All right, how you doing, Tosh? It's great to see you. Good to see you, Wolfie. Good to see you, Bows and Bubbles. I'm doing great. I am doing great. Positive for life. It's nice to see you too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome all the night readers. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see it. What is our theme? What's our theme for the next 24 hours? Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Our theme for the next 24 hours is there is no list bows and bubbles. Just type in your question. And our theme for the next 24 hours is intuition. How exactly right is that? How right is that? Intuition. You're rocking all over, aren't you, Tosh? Nice. All right. What are Kev's future plans for you together? All right, positive. And Bows and Bubble says, will I meet someone new in love life soon? Don't forget, intuition. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see what we've got. All right, Bows and Bubbles did ask first, so let's see. Will I meet someone new in love life soon? All right, let's see. That soon part kind of scares me because I'm not sure exactly how you're going to meet anybody with 6 feet of space and self quarantining. But hey, you never know. You never know. It could definitely happen. Oof. Maybe. Maybe. My goodness, this looks so much like stuff from yesterday, doesn't it? All right. Oh, let's see. How does the love life look coming your way? Well, all right, Bows and Bubbles. Here we go. What I see, what I'm seeing is you got the Two of Pentacles. Of course, that's indecision, I should say. You know, you're kind of juggling a couple different ideas. You've got a couple different things going on right now, and a couple different things in your head that you really want to um, figure out, and you're not sure. You're really not sure. You feel tied down to one decision, and you've got your eyes closed to just that one decision. Really, you're not looking. You're not looking at the other side of it. You're just looking at one side. Um, you have your eyes closed to it, and of course you then have the five here. And the fives are kind of prevalent. You got the five here and the five here, and you know the Five of Cups is, you know, there may be something that was unattainable for you, or there's maybe somebody who is not um, really making themselves known that you want them to make known, you know, that you want known. Um, you know, you're at a spot where that decision is going to be, it's not going to be an easy choice because it's going to cause you a lot of internal um, fighting and a lot of chaos, turmoil, I guess is the word. I guess that's the word. Um, so I see that in you. I see that in you, and I see that without, you know, within and without, you know, you. You're you're really fighting it out within yourself, and you're also bringing that out in life itself right now. So unfortunately, I don't see anything real new coming up in the near future. Um, Unfortunately, I definitely do not see something coming in the near future. I'd like to. I would like to have had better news on that front, but I don't see anything. That is. Oh, there we go. I don't see anything that is. It's really coming out of this. You're not. You're just not in a. It's not the right time. It's definitely not the right time. Too many. Too much juggling of stuff going on, and too much of being tied down to one thing all the time. So, unfortunately, that's what I see. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, let's see. All right. Positive for Life wants to know, what are Kev's future plans for you together? What are Kev's future plans for you together? All right. Let's see what we got here. I still can't get my camera in the right spot for me. I've been working on this, as you can tell. And I still won't, it still just will not go to the spot I want it to go to. All right. Kevin, Positive for Life. Let's see what we got. Alrighty. For some reason, I feel like I'm really distracted tonight. Do I sound distracted? Or seem distracted? Sorry. If so, I'm very sorry. Okay, you got that Two of Pentacles too. So. Alright, so here's what you got. This is what you have. All right, so you got the King of Swords. You're starting off with the King of Swords, and he's somebody who's extremely calculating and very let's see, very maybe controlling, I'd say. That would be Kevin, I'm guessing. Who might be a little bit controlling at times. He may be just a little. Not saying it's a terrible thing all the time. Somebody's got to take control of situations at times. But I definitely see that. And I see where you're exhausted from all the stuff that's going on. With to a point where, like nobody's, since nobody really knows about this whole situation yet. I'm going to do this one more time, and this is going to drive me nuts. Since nobody really knows about that whole the whole situation with you and him, I feel like you're just kind of exhausted. You're really kind of tired out from it, and again, you get that you see that overbearing thing going on here, unfortunately. And I see here somebody who's controlling. Here you get somebody who's overbearing. I don't think, and again, I don't see where Kev's ever been, that really that way about things. Maybe the overbearing and controlling part, I actually think, just by looking at things here, is probably family, probably a family member or family members. And again, you have to decide. You have to make a choice between things you're juggling. Are things going to continue really well with Kevin, or are they going to be, are you going to fall to the pressures of someone else, of family members, which I see, here. Here you are in front of the family. Here's the family right there. And this is you. And you're not sure what to tell them. Should I tell them number one? Should I tell them number two? Should I tell them at all? Should I not tell them at all? And you're looking, you're just looking for guidance from them in what to do. You need to know, and you want to know, what should I do in this situation? And you're looking for that guidance. And apparently, it seems like that's a far way off. Um, but I don't see this being really him being controlling and overly overhanded and stuff like that. I see that more as like a family member. Here they are, you know, here's being controlling, and here they are being overbearing, and then to get in your good graces, they're comforting you in the middle of all of it. So that's what I see. That's what I'm still seeing for you, positive for life. Yeah, it's family. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So, yep. All right. All right. So, Wolfie Baby doll wants to know if bum, 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 in which circumstances will she meet her twin flame? Wolfie wants to know which circumstances will she meet her twin flame? Hmm. Hmm. Well, there's one. Just really wanted to be there. So that's where we're leaving it. All right. Which circumstances will you meet your twin flame? Five of Wands again. That's a popular one today. All right. Well, it doesn't look like you're going to meet your twin flame anytime real soon. That's for sure. The one that came flying out was the Nine of Swords, which is no shocker there. That's come up every single night for God only knows how many nights. It's been there almost a week, I think, now. Every night for a week. All right, guys. So here we go, Wolfie. Um, so it looks like you're in a spot where you're fighting amongst friends and family members, stuff like that about this. This is just something that, um, yeah, there's just some kind of real tension in in the whole thing with the twin flame. Um, there is definitely some sort of tension that shows up, and it shows up a lot in readings that we've had. Um, that's for sure. It definitely is showing up a lot that there's some kind of tension. Uh, and you're looking to do whatever it's going to take to get that, to define that person and stuff like that. And it looks like you may at some point put your resources in the wrong hands. You want to really watch where you put your resources. Um, that it's not somebody or something that is uh, scamming you, or trying to get something over on you. The Knight of Pentacles, of course, he says, right there, he's extremely cautious, and there's extremely slow to move. Um, every tarot deck I've ever seen, the Knight of Pentacles is always really, he's the slowest moving. He is the one that is so cautious that he would hold back from making himself happy, um, to be so that he could be cautious instead. He'd rather be cautious than happy at this point. And of course, you lose sleep over this. You lose a lot of sleep over this all the time. And I would say you are also, you're afraid of getting your heart broken. You're afraid of getting your feelings taken from you. You're stolen from you. You know, in this one, it's showing me that that's what it is. You know, somebody's coming in and they're stealing your feelings. They're taking feelings from you, and not returning them. They're not going to return them, and that's not really twin flame uh, feeling and actions and stuff like that. That's not how a twin flame relationship would work. That's for sure. So I would definitely say watch out, because the right person is not going to be here for the right twin flame won't be in here for a while, but the wrong one is going to be here um, quicker. There's going to be someone who comes in and you're going to think that's your twin flame, and you're going to put all your time and energy into it, and you're going to end up losing a part of yourself at the end. I definitely think so. Um, or you'll meet them while you're mountain climbing, exactly, with swords in your hand from the circus. Uh, but yeah, that's what I got from it. Definitely what I'm getting from it. These cards look familiar because other than the tower, um, it looks like you get these cards a lot. It really does. So that's what I was getting from there. All right. Why the Seven of Wands there? Because I think there at the very end, if you if you if you don't wait for the slow moving person, the person who is going to take a while to get here, if you go with the person who just kind of swoops in soon and runs and comes in, you're going to end up losing part of yourself at the very end, and that would be the worst. You don't want to do that. So um, that's why I would say the Seven of Swords right there. Yep, that is exactly why I would say that. So yes, meaning you should wait. Someone's gonna swoop in real fast. You know, it's fast wise. I say maybe the next couple of months. But and then somebody's gonna come in probably 6 or 7 months after that. The person who comes in right away is not the right one. Don't waste your time and energy on that one, because that is the one that's going to not um, appreciate it, and that's the one that you're going to get all emotionally involved with, and you're going to feel really good about it, and it's not. That's not it. That's not the one. Definitely not. Um, was I cut off during that? Did I just say that whole thing and get cut off? By the way, because I looked over at my screen and I saw that I was not there. If so, I'll tell it to you again. I did get cut off. Okay, so yes, waiting is the way to go. One person's going to come in the next couple of months, maybe within 3 months or less. Within 3 months, and they're not going to be the ones for you to put your time and energy into, because at the end you're going to end up getting hurt, because you're going to have feelings, and then they're going to be gone, and there's not going to be any feelings left for them, and you'll just get hurt. The one that comes after that, probably 7, 8 months after that, that's the one you want to wait for. Okay? So, yeah, that's what I kind of said. That's what I said when I dropped out. Sorry. Didn't mean to be dropped. All right, does anybody else have any questions? I'm dying of thirst. I forgot to bring my stupid drink in here. But that's good. Hey, Mary H. How are you? It's great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Glad you're here. All right, well, while I got you all and we don't have any questions up, I'm going to show you real quick. Hey, we got a new website. Please check it out. It started 2 days ago, and I made some changes yesterday. Changed around a few things yesterday, and it's I'm proud of it. Let's put it that way. I'm proud of it. You can go there. You can do all kinds of different things. You can find me. You can find my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my this page here on YouTube. You can also find places that you can find the donation bar where you can always throw a donation my way, which would be great. And don't forget any donations, and it says this on the website too, but any donations just go back into the live stream so we can keep this thing running. Unfortunately, it's not free every month to do this. And so to keep it going and to be able to keep doing readings for you guys every single night, which is great. And I have to tell you, I have a great time doing it. I look forward to this every day. But in order to do that, of course, it costs money, and donations help. So that's always appreciated. And you can go on there. You can book a private reading if you want to. You can leave comments. You can send me comments. There's some cool stuff on there. I don't know. I was kind of proud of it. So if you get a chance, just check it out. Again, it's nightreadertarot.com, nightreadertarot.com, and yeah, check it out. All right, what else we got? The Knight of Pentacles is good, Wolfie. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is good. He's just extremely cautious and extremely slow moving. So that's why I'm saying, if somebody comes in before that, you definitely want to not just take the first person that runs in. That's for sure. Oh, hey, Kat. It's good to see you. Hello, Kelly. It's nice to see you. I know it's so far from down the hall. If anybody doesn't know, that's me and my wife. That lovely picture, yes. I'm the little short guy. Yep, that's as much as you get to see. 2 seconds. All right, so does anybody else have any questions? Yeah, keep that in mind, Wolfie. It'll work out. Things will work out. It's just going to take that time. And yep. Thank you. Thank you. I don't remember where I have to go back, and now I got to just take a quick peek to remember where we were for that picture. Oh, we were in Disney. We were in Disney on our honeymoon for that picture. Yep. That was during our honeymoon, which is an extremely funny story. Don't I always have a story? Well, I have a story about the honeymoon. The honeymoon was actually the family moon because my whole family went with us. There were 9 of us on my honeymoon. Yep. It was a great time. But I have to say, I wouldn't trade it for the world, because we really did have a good time, and we stayed longer than everybody else. So we had 5 or 6 days to ourselves while we were in Disney. But it was a great time. That was absolutely a wonderful trip, and I'm dying to just go back there again, just to go back and see the new stuff that's happened since we got had that. So I have a drink. I have a drink. I've got my drink. I found it. I realized I did bring it in. I just put it on the floor instead of on the table. Thank you. All right. So who? Wolfie, you had a false twin already. See, that's exactly what I'm seeing. That was exactly what I was telling you. Don't go for the first person that comes running in there because they're not the one. All right, good. Positive for life says, do you see Kevin and I eventually moving in together when the time comes? And hopefully no family input on this. It could have gone either way, Kat. I wasn't sure on that. The baby could have had either thing. They're babies. They have both. That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's see what we got here. Will you and Kev will you guys move in together when the time is right? And hopefully, we get a good reading that has no family input. No family input, please. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That family input thing is not staying away here. Hold on one second. All right, so here we go. Yeah, you got yourself the Emperor right there, and well, unfortunately, you know what? The Emperor is not going to really be bad. The Emperor is not going to be family interference. I'll tell you that right there at the end. You got the Page of Pentacles, and that's a good start because it just shows that you guys are still learning about each other. You're still learning about each other, and you're still trying to, you're still making that connection and growing it and getting stronger with it and stuff like that. So I definitely see that, and that's where and that's the whole idea about the moving in together. So you're learning more about each other. You're getting stronger. You're looking at things in a different way. Obviously, you've got you're looking at each other in a very different way right now. You've got that, instead of that boyfriend girlfriend thing, you've got that real couple feeling going on, which is different than what you used to have, and that's what you're learning to deal with, and he's learning to deal with that. And of course, here you see you've got yeah, you've got giving of each other, giving something to each other and stuff like that. Plus, you've also, you've got the house in the background. You've got the home, which is great because, yeah, I really do think you will move in together when the time is right. Now, you got the King of Cups, of course, the King of Cups. And kings are fire and cups are water, and cups and water and fire don't really mix because you put water on fire and all you get is lots of smoke, and then the fire goes out. Don't let the fire go out. You don't want him to be drowning out his emotions by being singled out there, kind of out in the sea by himself. Don't let him feel like he's drowning out his emotions. Let him know all the time that you acknowledge his feelings. You know he has deep feelings for you, and you're happy about that. And that will make things a lot better for that. Um, and then the Emperor at the end is it's not that's not really going to be family. It's just going to be structure. It's going to be structure. It's going to be stability, which all has to do with moving in, the whole moving in idea together. You know, you're going to, if you don't have that structure and you don't have stability in your relationship, well, then there's no sense. The moving in together is never going to work. That would never work. But I definitely see housing. I definitely see a house here. I definitely see you guys learning about each other in new ways. And I see structure and stability. So, yep. I don't see any real. I personally don't see any real family kickback on this one. That's for sure. So, I hope that is just what you wanted to hear, Positive for Life. Whew. You do that with him now. That's good. That's exactly what you got to keep doing. You definitely want to keep doing that. Yeah, definitely. Readings can definitely change a week from now, 2, 3, 4 days from now. All kinds of, I mean, things are always changing and things are. Hey, Tio, how are you? It's great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Things can change in short amounts of time, and tarot, I believe, is the same way. So, yeah, the world is a nightmare. You got that right, Tosh. Oh, how true. All right. So who else has a question for me? Don't forget, the new website is nightreadertarot.com. Get all your Night Reader tarot fix there. nightreadertarot.com. Check that out. And see how it is. See if you like it. Leave me a comment or leave me, post a comment on there somewhere and let me know if you liked it. Or if you don't like it, let me know that too so I can fix it. That's always important. So, nightreadertarot.com. Yep, that's it, Tosh. Thank you. Yeah, so everybody's doing really well. I'm glad to hear that. We can do our end of the week oracle spread. Our couple of oracle cards to see how things are going for the end of the week. I have these beautiful oracle cards from a deck called Echoes of Nature. This guy Tarot Oracle made them. He hand painted all of the pictures and then had them made into cards. They are absolutely beautiful. If you ever had a chance to get them, get them. I don't know how much of a chance there is anymore, though. So for the rest of the week, remember 2 themes. I pushed them way far. Casting a long shadow and contemplation. Yeah. Yeah, I went to 4 stores today and to get toilet paper that nobody has, and I had to go to another store to get a loaf of bread. I had to go to another store to get cheese. I had to go, I ended up at 5 different stores today to look and get 3 different things, and that was it. And it was absolutely nuts. This whole food and toilet paper and garbage shortage it's terrible. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The way people are hoarding stuff away like that. So, yep. So, but remember, for the rest of the week, cast a long shadow and contemplate everything. Think about things. Don't just don't just jump in. Make sure that you are doing the right thing. and contemplate. All right, so who else has a question? Who else has a question? I saw the picture of the toilet paper eating ants yesterday. That was scary. Where I live, we get ants every year too. They're just a fixture. There's no rhyme or reason. There's absolutely no reason that I should have ants, but we get ants every single year. They come up through the plumbing, I think. I don't know, but it's yeah. So we get them, and they've started already. Here we are, only beginning April. I've actually had them. I had them a week ago when it was warm here, and so it's an issue. You just keep killing them and wiping them down and using stuff on them, and next thing you know, they come back. They just keep coming back. But that's all right. We get them. We'll get them. Wait till winter time. Actually, who else has questions? We got a lot of people in. Who else has questions? Tio, what'd you used to do when you first started off and you had people in your room and nobody had a question at the time? Whoa, that's interesting. What was my favorite card out of that deck? I have to tell you, my very favorite one was probably the giraffe. I love the giraffe. I really did. Um, and that was my wife's favorite. She liked she liked the nightscape and the whole wintry cabin thing, and and I go for the giraffe. You know, but that's the whole difference. I have higher perspective, and she has all the healing. Those were our favorites. So they're all beautiful, though. I like them all, but those were the favorites from this house, from this household. You do it, yeah. You redo that one every year to see if it looks any better. I don't know. I think it looks great. I really like the way it looks. She really likes that one. Like I said, that's a great one. I'm kind of partial to the giraffes. It's just a thing for me, I guess. Next time you'll have to do an elephant. I like them too. Um, but yeah, healing is really nice. I wouldn't change it. That's for sure. I definitely wouldn't change it. So yeah, Mary. I know. Can't wait to get them. Is your Oh yeah? Are you doing a live stream tonight, Tosh? Wolf has a tarot reading question. All right, cool. Are you doing a live stream tonight? Or are you asking that for Cat? Because I know Cat's is tonight. Don't forget Mystic Cats. Um, Mystic Cat Psychic Readings has live readings tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Central. Um, she does live streams every Wednesday and Saturday. So that's what I thought. I thought that was from Mystic Cats because she's doing her. I knew she had her stream tonight at 10. My plan is to stay awake to see it. That's for sure. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Wolf asked a question. I didn't see that one either. And you got the Emperor also. Ooh. All right, so wow, you got a lot of court cards. You got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Emperor. The Emperor, we just went through, structure and stability and stuff like that, and that's how that's how your live stream, of course, goes. It's very structured. You are doing it, pretty much the way you want to. You're doing it exactly the way you want. So it's structured to your way, to the way you decided you wanted to do it. Now, your King of Pentacles and King of Swords, those are interesting guys. Like I said before, kings are kind of fiery kind of guys, and swords are air. So air and fire just make things more passionate. Just ramp up that passion a little bit, because that's what you get. Air, and you put a little air with the fire, and it just makes the fire burn a little higher. I sound like Johnny Cash now, I think. I got a ring of fire. So yeah, so you're really passionate. You're really excited about doing your live stream tonight. You can't wait. You've kind of been waiting along since the last one you did on Saturday, and your King of Pentacles. Pentacles, of course, we know are earthy, and earth on fire kind of doesn't do anything for the fire, so it's not doing anything for the passion, but it is showing that you are enjoying. Again, it shows you're enjoying what you're doing, and you're good at it, and you have the possibility of making some money, some donation money from it and stuff like that. That's for sure. You are afraid of you're afraid of not doing a great job. You're afraid in your own head of not doing a great job. Hey, Kate, how are you? You're afraid of not doing a great job, but yeah, that's kind of in the past. You're not afraid of that anymore. You're not worried about that so much anymore as the shows go by and the days go by, stuff like that. So you definitely don't have to worry about that. And just look to the future. Look to the future of your live streams, because that's where the passion's going to be. That's where the emotions are. Your emotions are moving forward. They're going that, away from you here. You've got your back turned to anything bad, and you are just looking to the future of how well this live stream is going to go and take off. You're going to get some, your subscriber count will go up, and you'll probably work with somebody at some point. With all these guys out here, with all these guy cards out, I think you'll actually work with somebody else at some point in the future. So I think your live stream is going to be perfectly fine, though. That's for sure, Kat. It was last time. That's for sure. So, all right. What did Wolf want? I did not see his question. Is it like way up in the chat? Somewhere way up? Did the reading I did for the person yesterday resonate with them? Ah, there it is. Okay. So did the reading, you did a reading for somebody yesterday, Wolf, and you want to know if it made sense to them. Do they know you did a reading for them? Did the person you were reading for know that they were being read for? Or did you just kind of do it and you came up with an answer, and now you want to know if it might be true before you tell that person. Oh, he doesn't know if the person knows. Okay. Well, I see. Wow, we got lots and lots of majors. 2 quarts and 3 majors. Wow. There are a lot of those out there tonight. All right, so you got your Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent. She's extremely smart. So she's telling you that the person you are reading for, you did your reading for at least, they're smart. They know what you're saying. They would know what the reading is about. They're just cutting right through. As you can see, she's got that sword straight up, and she's kind of cutting through the garbage. So there's no getting around it. And they feel like they need that restart. The person, like I said, the person you did the reading for, hey, D-Love. Yes, you are new here. Welcome. Please hit like and subscribe. That's always important. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, they feel like they've been judged recently, and that's kind of the way your reading went, probably. And they have to choose between the lesser of two evils. Definitely the lesser of two evils. But you got the star, and the star is good. The star is hope, and that's what you gave. That's what you were giving in your reading. You were giving someone, or trying to give someone, hope, and help them feel better about things, feel better about themselves, and again, then you've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is somebody who is extremely adventurous. He's not the fastest moving guy. He's not, even though he's got his Swifty Mercury wings on, he's not. He's not moving the fastest. He's certainly not the Knight of Pentacles. I'll tell you that. But he's also not the Knight of Swords. He's somewhere in the slower moving range. Somebody who is getting what your reading is about, but not catching on as quickly as you want them to. So that's where I would go with that. Spot on. Thank you. Thanks, Wolf. D-Love says, who is coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Who's coming towards D in love? D-Love in love. Awesome. D-Love's in love. Yeah, that was lots of majors, wasn't it? 3 majors and 2 court cards? That's a lot. All right. So, you seem to be really happy right now. You're happy with what you're doing. But you will meet somebody probably at work. Somebody who you're working with who is not really... you'll meet them, but they are not real interested right now in meeting someone, especially somebody they work with, or did work with recently. Could be a couple different things like that, where you either did work with them, or you used to work with them, or things happen because of coronavirus and nobody works with anybody anymore, which is happening everywhere. But yeah, I definitely see you've had a working relationship with this person. You're extremely happy now as you are, and you have an interest in this person, and they probably don't have an interest in they don't have an interest back at this time. They'd rather be by themselves. They'd rather kind of hang out and just just be by themselves at this point. They're not looking for anybody. I mean the workplace, yes. I mean a workplace. Um, that's what I'm. That's what I mean. Yes. So, um, and I see you're having problems communicating with them. You can't. You're trying to reach out, and they're not. They're not able to. They're not getting the gist of what you're trying to tell them. You know, you have no crush. Nope. No. 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 Nobody. I don't. I don't think you have a crush. I just think you're going to meet somebody that you end up liking, that you do like at work, at your job. Either somebody new gets hired or gets transferred or you get transferred somewhere. Um, hmm, I don't see a lot of movement for you. So I would say probably somebody who comes to you from somewhere else, um, and you like them. You just like them. They're just generally a likable person. No crushes or anything like that. But then they may think that you do. They may get the impression you do because um, maybe you're a little flirty with them. Maybe you're a little, you know, just a little not at work. You're not touchy feely, but maybe you are friends outside, become friends outside of work, and are a little touchy feely kind of thing. And they're not. They would rather be by themselves, and then there's that communication gap, and there you can see that there's your communication gap right there. You know, can you know who the person would be? Oh, let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I would say, oh man, that's tough. Um, it's probably like I said, to me, I think it's somebody who is going to transfer in or get hired into the same area or the same place you're at now. So if you work at a store, this person's going to come from another store because maybe their store closed or they're just getting transferred for some reason. Um, if you if your place is looking to hire people, then he's going to be somebody that just gets hired. He's going to be a new hire, and you're just going to hit it off with them as a friendly person. He's going to be extremely friendly and outgoing, and you're going to end up taking that for a little more than it is, and then you'll get a little, you'll give a little more back, kind of like like a flirtiness and stuff, and then it'll go back and forth that way a little bit, but he's not going for it. He's not going for that, and then again, like I said, you end up with a communication gap, and that communication gap is going to make it so that it's really, it doesn't really happen, and the friendship probably won't continue. He'll go on his own way and be by himself. That's what I'm kind of seeing on that. D. Sorry. Do I see a person's name though, or something like that? No, I don't see any of that. I don't see that kind of stuff right there. That's right. You got to do the count voice. One, ha ha ha. One, lovely. Thumbs up. Ha ha ha. Two, two lovely thumbs ups. All right. So who else has a question? Who else has a question? Let's say Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. It's April Fool's Day. Uh, April Fool's Day. Boy, I should have thought of something good for you guys. That would have been good. I could have thought of a good April Fool's thing, but I didn't. I had no April Fool's stuff. No April Foolery going on today. All right, so hey Teal, you have a question? Awesome. This won't be awkward at all. How can you contact the one backer who entered a wrong email address? Oh my god, that is so gonna be so difficult, unfortunately, right? You gotta hope that they come into your they gotta you gotta hope they show up in the chat room. Let's see. Let's see what we get for that. Because that's going to be a tough one. All right, what do we got? It's going to be a fight. See that? It's just fighting everywhere. This is going to be a difficult one, obviously, for you. It's going to be extremely difficult, and it's going to be it's going to be a slow moving process. And you're going to agonize over it. You're going to agonize over it in your own head. You're going to, you're going to ask over and over and over who that person is. You know who they are. It's just a matter of you don't have the right information. And I gotta say, you may not even know really who they are. You may not be exactly sure who they are at this point. But it's not moving very quickly to get that information. That's for sure. You're focused on finding them. That's always. I definitely see you're focused on finding them, but I don't see it going very quickly, and I see it being more of a struggle and a chore than it is to be, than it is to get to actually find them. The only way to really find them is to, in between every single reading, tell everybody, hey, I'm looking for the person who ordered. There's one person who ordered, and if you know their name, that's great. If you don't know their name, then don't even bother. If you don't know their name, there's no sense in bothering because you'll never find them. They could be in chat every single night until one point when finally they say to you, "Hey, I never got my Echoes of Nature cards." And boy, they were beautiful, and I missed them. And then you'll say, "Huh, well, if you'd sent me the right email address, I'd have been able to send them out to you." Ooh, you used to work for your ex. Well, that kind of makes some sense then. Yeah. Yep, I would definitely say then that would be the exact direction that reading was going. It definitely had to do with somebody you worked with. Definitely somebody that you have a problem communicating with. So all those things are kind of adding up to yes, D. That would be the person. That would definitely be the person. They're not looking for somebody. I don't really think you're looking for them, but you like them still. They're still friendly. You're still friendly to them. You may want to get back with them, but I don't see where they want to get back together. You still have that miscommunication issue to work out for sure. Yep, I definitely would say that's where that went then. Don't forget again, please check out the new website. Please check out the new website. It's nightreadertarot.com. Nightreadertarot.com. Check it out. Let me know if you like it. You can leave comments there. You can email me a comment. Please feel free to do that. I'll have my secretary read all your emails. Yeah. So, all right. What else do we have? What else do we have? You're not working with him now, D, but you did work with him, right? You can book a private reading if you'd like. You can definitely do a private reading. Again, don't forget tonight, Mystical Cats Psychic Readings is having her live stream at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Central. She live streams every Wednesday and Saturday nights at that time, 10 o'clock Eastern. Next Tuesday, I'll have the regular show here at 6 o'clock Eastern, and then I will be doing a collab with Dr. Mystical Tarot over on his site at 9 o'clock on Tarot Tuesday. That'll be next week, next Tuesday. So that'll be exciting. I can't wait. Can't wait to do that. And we're gonna have a good time. We've been talking about it quite a bit lately, and that'll be a fun time. That would definitely be a fun time. He did all his readings last night in blacklight, which was amazing but all you could see of him was his teeth. That's all I could see. That's all I could see of him. Next thing you know, it was teeth. It was like the Cheshire Cat, from the good old Tarot in Wonderland deck. All you could see was teeth. And but the cards were cool. He used the Santa Muerta deck, which I have no idea what that means. Saint something, I think. Santa, right? Saint? I don't know what Muerta means, though. But somebody does. Somebody who made that deck, that's for sure. And he did the whole thing in blacklight. It was really cool. It was really cool looking. A lot of cool looking cards. So, yeah. So who else has a question? Dead. Who is dead? Why is my lower back so sore the last few days? Oh, yeah. It does? Muerta means that? I thought that was morta. M-O-R-T or M-O-R-T-E. I don't know. I don't know. But I guess you do know. Yeah. I see. Why is your lower back so sore the last few days? Maybe you've spent too much time in the hallway. Wolf. Okay. Why has your back been hurting? Because you're carrying too much burden. That's why. Because you're carrying too much on your back right now. You got too much going on, and you're carrying it with you. And that makes everything just kind of squeeze up like that. Hi from the stars. Welcome. And that's what the problem is. That's really the whole problem right there. No reason to even bother with the rest of the cards. you see the whole problem right there. You know, you're healthy. You're healthy, so it's not a health issue. You know, it's not a it's not an issue that you're unhealthy or anything like that. It's just an issue that you are carrying around a lot of stress and you know doing things place to place, moving from one place to another place, not moving, but just constantly going and going and going around the house. You need a new start. You need something fresh to do. Your crochet tarot cases would be a great thing. And if you almost put that card together like that, it makes it look like one big wing. And then you have temperance, and you have to moderate yourself. You have to balance. You have to do things in moderation. Pace yourself, a little bit. Pace yourself. I think if you pace yourself and slow down, things will kind of go away, and you'll feel better. That's always the way, right? I do too. I like when they kind of go. You put those two, that's even worse. But yeah, so pace yourself. The stress will go away. When the stress goes away, the backache will go away. So what do you think of that? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Just how I feel about it. All right. Hey, from the stars, welcome. It's good to see you. Please hit like and subscribe for me. I appreciate that. I can definitely use all the subscribers and likers. Who else has a question for me? Who else has a question? All right. Well, please type it out for me. I am happy. We're happy you're here. Absolutely happy you're here. 13 thumbs up. All right. Way to go. Santa Muerte. This is a cult. Transcends borders and spirituality. Archetype image honors those that have gone before us. Oh, there you go. Very good. Cool. All right. So what's your question from the stars? What's your life's purpose? All right. What is Star's life purpose? What is Star's life purpose? Oh, there you go. Number 1, justice. Number 1 is justice, and that is just balance and being fair and equal and stuff like that. That's it. Yeah, that's a glorified definition of dead folks, huh? So yeah, you got your meaning of life would be to be fair to people. Be fair to people. That's for sure. Rise above things. Rise above everything that goes on, negative in your life. Rise above that stuff. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it do any of that stuff. Rise above everything. Don't worry about being out there and feeling like you're getting your heart hurt and stuff like that. Don't feel like don't worry about being heartbroken. Just put yourself out there. Rise above things. Hold on to what you got. and you'll have a fresh start at the end of all of what's going on right now. You'll end up with a fresh start. You'll feel completely emotionally and energetically recharged, and things will go really well. Your purpose is to, you know, to make other people's lives better by bettering yourself. Better your own life, and that will help you make other people better as well. Basically, you just want to be nice to people. Be nice to them, they'll be nice back to you, and um, I mean, you'll probably. The only thing missing is passion. She might find her life's passion when she starts to feel passionate about something, and I think that passionate something may be something that you volunteer for. Um, I think you may feel really passionate about something that you are volunteering for. That's for sure. I think if you volunteer somewhere that's something you like to do, or something that has a real meaning to you, you'll feel great about it. Obviously, so yeah. All right. Who else has a question? Yeah, I didn't get a really good passion card out of that one, but that's all right. That is all right. So, all right. Who else has a question? Yeah, the King of Wands would have been really good there. That would have been passion all the way. Um, Definitely. Kings are fire, wands are fire. You get all that fire together. That's 100% passion right there. Hey, kitty cat, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. If you guys have questions, just type them out and we will do them. In the meantime, while you're typing, don't forget you can go to the new website, nightreadertarot.com. Feel free, go there, check it out. Send me comments. Um, if you like the site, if you don't like the site, what I can do to fix it, because I take constructive criticism. That's for sure. So if you like the site, great. If you don't like the site, let me know why. Give me a reason. Let me know why, and then I can go back and I can fix things. Um, I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at figuring out this website thing every day. But yeah, definitely, if you would, check it out. nightreadertarot.com for all your anytime you're jonesing for night reader tarot stuff. So what do we got? We have, yeah, yep. So it's like great to see you guys all here tonight. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate when you guys all come in and hang out, and we do some tarot. We throw down some tarot. We probably got about 5 more minutes before I'm about done, and then that'll be it. So if anybody has a last question here, this will probably be the last one if somebody's got one. throw it out there for me, I will definitely do it. And then I'm going to get some dinner. Perfect. Excellent. That's great. 15. Ah, ha, ha. 15 lovely thumbs up. Ah, ha, ha. What will your future husband be like? What will he be like? All right, this is it. This is our last. Oh, Gate's got a question too? That's fine. I will do both of them then. Because From the Stars also wants to know, what will her future husband be like? And then Kate's Crossing has a question, and that will be the final question. All right. Don't forget a couple quick things. You can see my finger heading in that direction. Um, all readings are always for entertainment purposes only. I appreciate it when you guys like and subscribe, which I'm sure most of you have already subscribed because that's how you knew I was here. And if you didn't subscribe, well, then please do. I would appreciate it. Hit the like button, or if you're on Facebook, hit the thumbs up on Facebook. That would be great. Give me a thumbs up there. All right. What is your future husband to be like? Well, he's very sheltered. I think. I think he's been very sheltered all his life. Um, and he's probably younger. He's probably a little younger than you are. Uh, not a whole lot, but you're not somebody who takes. You're not somebody who takes a whole lot of BS from anybody anyway. You kind of cut right through it all, and get to the point. So you'll teach him in a hurry. That's for sure. You'll definitely teach him to come out from underneath that rock that he was under, see the light, and don't take anything from him. He's a little wishy-washy. He's gonna need to make he needs to make decisions for himself. He doesn't need somebody to always always make a decision for him. He needs to make his own decisions because he's not sure exactly what path he's on. And even though you could tell him what he needs to do, you could be the person who tells him all the time, hey, you should do this, and hey, you should do that, and guide him every step of the way. You want somebody who is going to take charge and do it themselves to a point. Sometimes you want to be in charge. Sometimes you definitely want to be in charge, But sometimes you want him to also make a decision. Make the decisions. Keep that big wheel rolling. Proud Mary, keep on burning. But yeah, no, you would definitely want him to make decisions at times too, and not just leave everything up to you, because that's not going to fly for you. So, unfortunately, you have a little work to do on your future husband, but it's doable. It's definitely doable because you're on the move. You're on the move all the time, so you definitely want to be. You'll definitely be able to continue. You'll definitely be able to keep that relationship in motion and keep it going. So I would say your future husband is going to be someone you have to train a little bit to get them where you want them. They're going to take a little bit of work. But since you're a to the point kind of person and I'm not taking any of your garbage kind of person, you will straighten them up in a hurry and they'll thank you for it. They'll be happy about it, and life will go on together. The two of you will, your lives will go on together. And that's what I got for you, stars. All right. All right. And what is our final question? Did I miss it? Is it way back up there in chat somewhere? Kitty Cat, thank you for taking care of us all. We need that. Thank you. Okay, so what is... Okay, so what's important for you at this time? That's your question. What's important for you at this time? Alrighty. Let's see. What is important to you at this time? All right, Hikati, or Hikates, or Hikati, or Hikati, or I don't know. I've never known how to really pronounce it, but that's okay. And you know what? I heard you say it on one of your streams, and I listened and I heard it and I thought I remembered it, and then now I can't remember it. Oh, ooh. What is important for you at this time? To have every major card in the deck. How about that? Oh, almost. Almost. Again, you got the Queen of Swords. So you are a no nonsense kind of person. You are absolutely no nonsense. No more nonsense. It's important to you, excuse me. It's important to you to balance all sides of your life, that's for sure. And keep life going and to keep things moving and moving on so that the things don't get stagnant. You don't want them to be stagnant, and that's what you're um that's what's important to you right now, is not for things to get stagnant how they as easily as they could while everybody is stuck um in their houses. I know New Zealand's kind of getting the same way as we are, so that's for sure. I know you. I know you don't. I know you don't mind, but I like to get it right once at least. Um, so yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to just. You don't like staying home. You don't like this whole quarantine garbage and all that. But unfortunately, we don't have a choice. So balance your life, pace yourself. Like I was saying before, pace yourself. Don't let things get stagnant at home. Be happy um, with whoever you're with. Whoever you're with and stuff. Spend time with them. Spend quality time. If it's a love interest, great. Spend time with them. If it's a family member, great. Spend time with them, or just a friend. You know, just keep in touch with people. Make sure that you are, um, unfortunately, keeping apart from people as a distance, as a physical distance, but keep in touch with them through all the other mediums out there. There's so many different ways to keep in touch with people. Facebook and texting and FaceTime and all everything else. Send them a YouTube message. There's all kinds of ways, obviously. So I think, well, that'll get you in trouble, won't it, Tosh? Yeah. So I definitely think that that's what's important to you. It's important to you to make it through this difficult time without being bored and stagnating in your house and not having contact with friends and relatives and people that you care about. So that's what I see. I hope that resonates with you, and I hope all the readings I did tonight have kind of resonated with everyone. I really do hope that you guys enjoy this every night. If you enjoy it, please uh, take a minute out. Go check out the new website, nightreadertarot.com, and there is a spot on there for donations. That would be wonderful too. Keep this channel and the website and everything going month to month, because it is not it's not easy, that's for sure. And I have to tell you, I do a lot of I do a lot of work on this, so I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support I get from you guys coming out here every night. I really do. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy this time. I I look forward to it every single day. So I'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And don't forget to check out later on, a couple hours from now, 10 o'clock Eastern, Mystical Cats Psychic Readings live stream. All right, 10 o'clock that is. All right, I will catch you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, and good night.